Hello everyone, welcome back to Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Today, part of me just didn't want to record this game. Not because of how I'm feeling or anything, just like, oh, no. But I thought I would give it a try. I don't know how this next shard is going to impact me. So, it could be negative, it could be neutral. Okay, who knows? But in the end, I think it's okay to try.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Why do bad things happen to good people? That's what that feels like. Yes.
You want to see what the mask sees?
No, she doesn't. Don't look through it.
You're curious.
Gods.
The mask is here to watch you fail.
Focus. Focus on the mask.
Where are we?
What is this?
It's the same.
Different.
It's another world.
Another world.
It's lighter.
It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay?
Let's stay here.
It's safe here.
It's calm here. It's light here.
It's nice.
Feels safer. I see. Okay. So we need this. We cannot get to the other side yet.
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happened?
The bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
Okay, you can see it's barred. Okay.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
What's that symbol? I couldn't quite make it out on the door.
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't.
Will that gate be open in the other realm?
Find a way. She wants me to wait.
Uh-huh. Okay, the answer is not going to be in this area, I don't. Does this bridge break? In the other realm? No. I was right about that. That's good. I mostly just wanted to look out there. That's...
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Okay, before we go...
Dark.
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go through.
Before he disappears.
Dillian, don't lose him.
Slip away too many
You
times.
always let him disappear.
Dillian, there he is.
Quick.
We're alternating?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
the dark.
The dark world. The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
He was kind to her.
Oops, wrong button.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Yes, I have heard this story before.
Remember Dillian.
What do you remember?
Do you remember the sound of his voice?
Up here?
You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up
Not
there.
in this world.
No. Not in this world.
There's no way out.
You can't. He saved you.
Is the answer not in this world? I have to get it in.
His love keeps you strong.
That's a good question. But let's open this. Only if I push the right button.
Remember Dillian.
What do you remember?
Do you remember the sound of his voice?
I see. Okay.
He saw who she could be.
He
Well,
saw
everything
who
is
she really was.
He saw the warrior within.
Let's use the mask and then try and find the location of the symbol. Well, we can't go this way because this doorway is blocked.
Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what love feels like? Look what happens to the
Need to go this way. Mm-hmm. This way it is. I forgot to start the audio. Oh.
Your curse has claimed Dillian. Poor Dillian. He didn't know. He was kind. He believed you.
Oh, no. Everything's blocked. Okay, I didn't know that.
He believed in you.
Please remember, his love is guiding you.
Does it let me open it? No, the chain.
Do you remember what love feels like? He saw that she was strong. Dillian's in the tower. He's there.
Look like it.
Dillian saved her. You owe your life to Dillian. You owe everything to him.
Oh, this is difficult.
He saved you. He
Some of the
saved you.
shapes I can see.
You owe him. His love keeps you strong.
I'm having had trouble with. This it right here. I had a thought of what if this was. Oh,
Dillian didn't believe in the curse. Dillian believed in you.
like the first one we had. That it was a like an absence.
Senua,
Sunlight.
you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
Do you remember? He's gone away.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
To go to the dark
was
world.
the only one that really
The
matters.
dark world. Without you.
Then we can go through the front door, which will allow us up the stairs. because the locks on the gates. A day and night time. Past and present? Or maybe in our case, past and future.
Look what happens to the things you love.
We don't have a present time?
She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she listen to her father? There he is.
Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do this. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
I remembered this time.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Loki. Okay.
She knew this. She thought she had light within her when she was young. She is pure darkness.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
One act killed three.
You have blood on your hands. You are guilty.
Years had passed since she left her father.
Was it worth it?
She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
You broke him. You killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Your curse is claimed, Dillian. Poor Dillian. He didn't know he was cold.
Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up.
These roots mean nothing.
It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. You heard that love
Set you up, and they're going to watch you fall.
What if these trials mean nothing? The curse cannot be reversed.
Laugh
laughing at you.
What if they take you no closer to Dillion?
Sometimes
You're letting this get in
I,
your
as a
head.
player, want to shout at these voices.
Before the battle.
I really do.
He saw who she could be.
He saw who she really was.
He saw the warrior within.
Oh,
Do you
negative.
remember what it was to touch him?
Okay. I think this is.
Do you remember the way he looked?
Here we go.
What if they're all about wasting your time? Just to
Does the cat.
by minutes of my life to feel love so strong. What does she think she's doing? You're not special. She thinks she can
They mean nothing.
be special.
Waste of time.
It could all be a waste of her time.
What if the gods are just toying?
Playing,
What if the gods are laughing at her?
messing with her.
It wouldn't be
mind.
this.
Be the first time.
He was the only one that didn't mind the curse.
He loved her so much.
Zed. Where are you, Zed?
He was kind to her.
Excuse me. Before we use the mat.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly blessed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Does wonder. Okay. Got
Do
that.
you remember how he made you feel?
I'm trying to do this entire.
The curse. And now the darkness is swallowing you both. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You're cursed.
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere? But what if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? What if they're a trick? The gods were lying. If you think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you. It makes sense in my mind. It doesn't make sense when we have worlds.
Unlock the door.
But it doesn't mean anything. You can't read this language. You don't understand. Sinbel was right. You're wasting time. You're cursed. You'll never succeed. Slow. Quicker. Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel? Dillian! Don't look down. Be quick.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he'd
No,
gone
no,
to
too
his
much, too
father,
much.
a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe
Darkness.
in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Be careful.
Go to him. Go to him.
That's it.
Quicker.
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 Where's he gone?
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Oh,
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? But you give up the beautiful world. You, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I lived for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy.
They're taking your memories to torture you.
They're taking you from the inside.
You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears.
They're going to take everything.
They're not yours anymore.
They're going to take everything you have.
The memories are ghosts.
They belong to the gods, not to you.
They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul.
They want to crush it.
You think they want your body, they want your soul.
They want your mind, and they're going to take it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Nothing is yours anymore.
Dillion's disappearing with your memories.
Right. Okay, well, thank you for making it. And do not forget about the links in the description. Should you or a loved one or friend need some assistance, they may help out. Until when next we meet, please do be safe, everyone. Goodbye.